I've literally never in my life seen a video game console that looked like what they show in shit like this. Like, I've never... And, like, I know, like, plug-and-play things existed, but I've never seen a video game console where the main controller was a joystick. Even on super old ones like the NES.
Yeah, so you gotta go pre-NES. You gotta go back to, like, the Atari. God. And then you can find, like, actual joysticks.
Why is that the most prevalent thing, then?
It's because old people make the animations. It's gotta be.
Alright. Anyway, welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming!
Hello!
Ben 10!
I've seen this show before.
Hell yeah. I played the shit out of this game when I was a kid.
Hell yeah. We tried to play this once on the Shelf Gaming before. The first time the Sacred ever came to Texas is what I'd say if we had done that, but we didn't, because it didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
I don't remember it looking quite like that.
I do.
Oh.
They're sucking our shit, bro!
Oh my. We're way too young for that!
Get out of here, you pervert!
Is that how it works? Can you steal the Omnitrix by, like, sucking it out with a needle?
It's full of DNA, so yes, you can, actually. It's like liquid in there.
I guess that makes sense.
Or, well, okay, so it's weird. So the way the Omnitrix works, and none of this is established lore at this point. So as far as we know, at this point in canon, it is just DNA juice in there. But... no, the way it works is the Omnitrix is essentially like a receiver, and all of the DNA that Azimuth collected to put into the Omnitrix is like stored on a planet that he made. I think he made it literally just to store all of the DNA juice. So like the Omnitrix is like a remote transceiver where he like selects the alien he wants, and then like a satellite, it beams up to the planet, grabs the DNA, and then beams it back.
That's insane.
Yeah. Ben 10 lore gets really fucking weird. Do you know they met George Washington?
Did they?
Yes! Watch Ben 10 Omniverse. It's the best Ben 10.
But they attack in swarms.
I like how these guys have, like, legit stats.
Yeah. I don't think it matters. You fight them the same. Look, even Ben can handle them.
That is really depressing. Because, like, how much crime does Ben stop as regular Ben?
None.
Basically none, if not literally none. Because, like, if it was Grandpa, I'd be like, okay, sure, Grandpa can kick the shit out of a guy. Or a drone, in this case.
Right.
But, like, Ben is literally just his aliens.
Right.
And there's a reason that, like, when they wanted Gwen to start being actually relevant, they were like, oh,
Magic.
she's like powers.
Yeah.
She can't just be a teenage girl and call it good. Just like Ben can't just be a young boy and call it good. They need something. They are not shit without it.
Right. So we got Heat Blast and we got Forearms right now. Oh, you can fucking glide. Hell yeah.
Ah, man. Was that one of the guys that I put on my cheap knockoff Omnitrix? Because if it wasn't, I should have.
Mess, I know you did not. You chose I assume you put them on for your cool factor, which you chose Diamond Head for your cool factor.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because it's like, what am I going to do with a
fire
guy?
Other than just look dope as shit.
It's like, someone's like, oh man, gotta light this grill. I was like, oh, don't worry, bro, I got you covered.
And then you burn the entire state of Texas down.
Oh. It's like, you like these well done, right? He's like, I'm gonna have to ask you politely and firmly to leave.
Oh, that's right. Heat Blast can put out fires by being near them.
Clear that debris and get
Is that like an actual thing?
I don't know.
It's like, I don't remember that from the show, but I haven't seen any Ben 10 in a long, long time.
Sumo Slammers! Oh my god, I fucking forgot that he was voiced by... oh, his name is escaping me. But it's the guy who, like, voices Topo in the Baki anime.
Steve Bloom.
Steve Bloom, that's his name. Oh no, Heat Blast died!
Oh no!
Fight him, Ben!
We got
Fight
in
him!
trouble, bro.
Nah, that's fine, we're good.
So I have a question for you, bro. I was thinking about this the other day while I was at work, and I'm really curious what your opinion is. What is your, and not based on like their value, because then there's a very obvious right answer. What is your favorite denomination of money based on like its aesthetics?
I really like Canadian money just because it's so colorful.
That's fair. I was thinking specifically like which U.S. bill.
Oh, U.S.
Like,
U.S. Okay, I think it's like form of
Canadian
currency.
I mean, it does just look really nice. I like it.
That's it. I just heard form of currency. Probably dimes. I've always been I don't know, something about dimes that just like scratch an itch on my brain whenever I hold one.
That's fair. I can respect that. For me, especially coin-wise, it's got to be like the Eisenhower dollars.
That's fair.
Just because those fuckers are like huge.
With a
Oh
laser.
yeah.
I love that shit. I also like half dollars for the same reason, but they're, I don't know, 2/3 of the size of an Eisenhower dollar. But
Really, just silver dollars in general are nice.
true.
Nice and big. You know, they're really flippable. They're really flippable coin.
Yeah, no, modern dollar coins, fuck that shit. They're garbage.
Oh yeah.
They're basically just quarters, but they have the president faces on them. Or Sacagawea.
Yeah.
Which, well, you were probably too young at the time. Do you remember when they introduced the Sacagawea dollar coins?
No, I'll be honest, I never had my finger on the pulse of dollars.
That's fair.
in
Well,
additions to the economy.
I remember, at least I'm pretty sure it was like when they were introduced. Maybe it was just when I first found out about them, but it was probably around the year 2000. Because it was when they were doing like all the state quarters. When they first introduced them, they had like little collectible poster boards that you could buy and you put your quarters on there, and one of the spots was for a Sacagawea dollar.
Right.
And I, to this day, it is now 2025, I don't actually have any idea who Sacagawea is and why she's relevant.
You've never heard of Sacagawea?
I mean, I've heard of her. She's on these dollar coins. I just don't know what she did.
She was the one who was sent with Lewis and Clark to like be like an envoy for tribes and like, be a guide for
Well,
them.
then I probably did know that and just have forgotten.
I was about to say, like, how did you not know that?
Like, I've learned about that in school, I'm sure.
The warp blade.
I don't know, I'm 30, bro. It's been a long time since
That's
I learned
not an
anything in
excuse.
school.
That's the opposite of an excuse.
Isn't it? I think you'll find that the older you get, the less just like trivia type information you remember.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not. We talked about this in the last episode. I'm not a trivia guy. Get fired. Yep, I figured that out a while ago. Thanks, though.
They're trying their best, bro. They're doing everything that they can for you.
Forearms, load up, please. I need some muscle for these fellas.
Yeah, I don't know about you. If I was any of these things, I would not want to fight this guy.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you're a villain in Ben 10 and he busts out forearms, do you not just give up?
Oh, for sure. Like, I'm not fighting this fucking
Right.
guy. Look at this. I'm not fighting that.
Right. It's like if you're in the Avengers and you're fighting fucking Captain America and you're having a good battle, you're like, I think I can win this, and then the Hulk shows up.
Right.
Do you just continue to fight, or are you like, I'm out? I did everything I could, and it just wasn't good enough.
Can forearms just not jump for shit? I remember him being one of the better jumpers.
I don't know. Can we climb that ramp?
Oh, there we go. No, that's, we can come back to levels, and then once we have Cannon Bolt, he can, like, shoot up there.
That makes sense.
See, I've played this game before. That can't often be said on this show.
I have a question for you, bro.
What's that, brother?
Could On The Shelf Gaming beat up Weezer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have faith. We've talked about that.
Yeah, I know. I forget what it was, but I was looking at an old episode the other day, and we said that in the video, but it's really funny because apparently we'd recorded that video, and then some amount of time later we had that same conversation while we were in the car driving. And then when the video came out, I left a comment on it like, oh, hey. I forgot we'd already talked about that. So this makes 3 times we've talked about it, which makes it comedy.
Hell yeah.
So here's a real question. Obviously, we could beat up Weezer.
Yes.
Could On the Shelf Gaming, you, Cranen, and I, could we beat up the Beatles?
Yes. Most of them are dead.
And the other ones are super fucking old.
We got this in the bag. It'll be a crime what we do to them.
Okay, but so yeah, when the 2 that are currently still alive are in their 80s, we could definitely beat the Beatles with the 3 of us. How far back do you have to go before you think the Beatles could beat us?
57.
57?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. In 57, they were like teenagers.
Yeah, and I'm
Not even like older teenagers. I don't think that they'd have been able to take us at that point.
Yeah, but they were also British. I don't know. I got a good feeling about us. Man, Vilgax should be fucking embarrassed that Ben can take one of his fucking strongest drones completely by his lonesome. Ah!
Okay, but if we fought the Beatles in like 1969, right when they were on the verge of breaking up, which Beatle do you think is the first one to flip sides and join up with us to start beating up the other Beatles?
Definitely Paul.
See, he was my first thought. The only other person, because like John sounds like, oh, he would be the guy, but like I actually don't think he would. I think he would stick it out until the end. The only other person other than Paul who I'm like, he'd probably jump ship is George.
Right.
Because, like, I could absolutely see George being like, oh, it's time to settle some scores. He's like, these guys are kicking our asses anyway.
I'm joining the winning team for once. God, look at this fucking dude. He honestly doesn't look all that threatening, and that's sharp enough.
Yeah. If he were just a regular-sized guy, he would have, like, real NPC that is just on our side energy.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Finn is in the other room listening to our conversation, unsurprisingly. And they sent me a message saying, I like how you chose to say which Beatle instead of which member of the Beatles.
Well,
Which I get, because Finn is young, but also everyone who is, like, into the Beatles would say,
yeah,
which Beatle. I don't know, that is interesting, because it's like, with most bands, they don't do that, but there's quite a few that do, because, like, people say the same thing, like, the Rolling Stones. Each of them is a Rolling Stone.
right.
Is it just because they're the?
I think so.
Because it's like the members of Air Supply. They're not both Air Supplies. I don't know, but then you have like the band. But you don't call them bands.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We should make a video on this incredibly pointless topic.
I was gonna say, like, bro,
Talk for hours about that.
You want to keep going with this? Because I'm ready to drop this conversation forever.
I don't know. It's just one of the weird idiosyncrasies of language and people, I guess.
Ooh, Ben almost died from that, believe it or not.
Nah, nothing can kill Ben. He's a child. Children can't be killed on TV.
That's what Bart Simpson said.
Yeah.
It was the episode where he found out that Principal Skinner's, like, allergic to peanuts, and so he's just torturing him with peanuts. And then Principal Skinner finds out that Bart's allergic to fucking shrimp, and so they start fighting. And so they start fighting into, like, a peanut shrimp factory until they're over a huge volt of peanut oil. And then they fall into it, and Bart says, "Kids can't die!"
Man, part of me really wants to go back and, like, watch The Simpsons legit, because I've seen just a tiny bit of it. Not even close to the full thing. And some of the stuff that I've seen I liked, and some of it that I've seen I wasn't that huge a fan of, but I feel like maybe if I was watching the show, just, like, from front to back, I might get a little more attached.
Right.
And so be a little more into like a little more into that kind of thing, I guess.
Right.
Hell yeah! I didn't realize we were playing God of War.
Yeah, this game can get pretty fucking sick, man. Rock!
Now that
Rock you like. Hey, what's your favorite Scorpion song? Is it
Winds of Change?
Rock? Damn it!
Could you just for the sake of this joke say it's Rocky Like a Hurricane?
Well, that's everyone's favorite. Everyone knows that one.
Yeah, it's like it's Rocky Like a Hurricane. Yes. What's your favorite Bob Seger song? Old Time Rock and Roll. That's like everyone's favorite. No. For the sake of this joke, could you say it's like a rock?
Need a light.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
That attack really feels like it should be one that you just like hold it and it lasts forever. And he's just like, half a second worth of blast, and then he's done.
Right.
Which I mean, come on, we're all men here. We've all been there. But man, this guy has a lot of HP.
Yeah?
Are we gonna die?
No.
Are we
Because this time I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Hell yeah!
What? There's more buttons! No! I was promised! Oh no! Oh, I see. He gets held back when we don't fucking kill him, right?
Uh-oh. That's really unfortunate.
It's almost like they want him to die by a really cool cutscene and not just random fire!
I mean, makes sense. Especially since they, like, actually did put cool stuff in there. Because I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting very much from this game. And then when we got to the parts where Forearms was going all Kratos on a guy, I'm pretty interested now.
Same.
Hell yeah.
Get fucked! I was ready for another button that time. Oh, my power is ultimate! Bam!
Damn.
I was waiting for another button.
Remember the part in My Hero Academia where Deku just laid out that gigantic robot?
Yeah.
That's some good shit. My Hero Season 1.
Good anime.
Best Season 1 of anime of all time? It's certainly within the realm of possibility.
I knew there was some reason my watch wasn't
I can't think of any better.
At
least not off the top of my head.
I don't know. I've watched a lot of anime that's really good. But Hero really does have a really strong start.
For sure.
Ben was weakened.
And I do think it stays really good, because like I know the whole thing. I've read the full series. I don't know that I'd necessarily say that like at the end of the show it's still as good as Season 1, but not because it's not still really good.
Right.
Just because Season 1 was fucking incredible.
Goodness.
Hey, we got a guy!
It's your favorite guy.
Yeah! Would you vote for Accelerate for president?
No.
What if he was running against Donald Trump?
Yes. Hell yeah. Memories! Why is Garfax holding a rock?
He just made the Rocky Like a Hurricane joke. And Ben and Gwen both were like, who are the Scorpions?
That thing knew us too well.
Man, that angle, her eyes are kind of...
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Portals is plumber tech-
Really, Ben and Max look fine. Gwen has a whole lot going on with her face that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
A group of forever nights.
Forever Nights?
She's trying her
Is
best.
behind
She's
the
trying her
That's all you can ask.
Getting caught between a rock and
It's really interesting, too, because all you needed was to just slap Ben's face onto her.
Right.
But, like, it seems like they changed something to try and make her
Different looking?
different, yeah, and I'm not so sure that that was the best idea. Man, I just thought of something. So,
Yeah.
when you get elected to office, you have to be sworn in, right?
Right.
And you're not literally, like, required to
completely.
be sworn in on, like, a religious text. I don't think you're actually required to, like, put your hand on a book at all. It's just, like, the norm, at least in America. If you were elected, like, president or something, would you be sworn in on a Bible, or would you use something else?
I missed the question. I was too busy trying to figure out the thing.
How to control that guy?
Yeah.
So if we elected you the president right now, and it's time for your swearing in, do you get sworn in on a Bible just because that's what everybody does, or do you use something else?
I probably use something else.
What?
I don't know. But, like, I'm not religious in, like, to any capacity.
Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, I'm not either, but part of me is like, man, you're gonna have so many people bitching. Because I don't know that there's ever been a president. I don't think there's ever been a president who was sworn in on not the Bible. And if there has been, it was probably like the really early ones.
Right.
Like, ever since it's been a thing, that's just what everybody does. And obviously, it would be one thing if I, like, had a different religion and be like, oh, you know, I gotta be sworn in on my thing, not the Bible, just because I'm like, I care about this other book and I don't care about the Bible. But it's like, I don't have a specific book.
Right.
So it's like, what do I pick? I was like, yes. Here, use my copy of Inuyasha, Volume 1. My sacred religious text.
Be like, yeah, in that case, I don't know, I guess Satch fell for me.
Does Congress impeach you for using a manga volume to be sworn in on?
That seems awfully silly.
Yeah, it's politics, though.
No fair.
So close.
There we go.
Nice. Too
Hell yeah,
easy.
bro.
They never stood a chance against you.
And they're never gonna stand a chance next time! Oh god, he has a sword. We might be cooked.